Hello, and welcome to another episode of the BB Big Chat. Yes, we're going to get started tonight. Behind me, I have Glenn's replacement because he's not here. I have Shelton. He's going to stay quiet and just listen most of the night. Backstage, we have Deana, and we're about to talk about some Big Brother. I hope y'all have been paying attention throughout the weekend because I haven't. No, no, I really have, and so has Deana. So let's go on and bring Deana out here now.
Hello.
Hi, Deana. How are you tonight?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. We have Shelton here replacing Glenn.
Oh, hello,
Uh,
Shilton.
yeah, but he's gonna stay
He's
quiet
quiet.
tonight.
Okay,
Yeah,
I get you.
this is how we want Glenn sometimes.
Yes.
I'm just kidding,
Just
Glenn.
sit in the corner and shh.
Just we gotta mess with Glenn when he's not here because
That's
he's
right.
out there having fun on vacation right now.
I
So
know. Very jealous.
very. So, Deana, to start off everything, what is something going on in the Big Brother house right now that has got your attention?
Something going on right now that has got my attention is Cam is on the block.
Is he? He is, isn't he?
Yes, he is, and I'm very upset about that because he's one of my favorites.
Yeah, he's one of mine. And I was actually hoping that he was, but let's go on back.
Well, we'll wait
Let's
about
yeah,
that.
we'll get to talking about that a little bit later.
Yeah.
First off, there was a little before we talk about the replacement nomination.
Yeah,
Let's
we'll get
talk
to the
about
back.
the nominations
We'll go to
that
the backstory. Let's
yeah
go to the backstory before we get to there.
yeah. So in the beginning here, we have Blue that went to Bowie looking for throwing Corey under the bus. So with that, and then of course, Felicia did the same thing. Um, who else? Who else went
Let's
and
see.
uh?
Um,
Oh, Siri didn't have a clue who she wanted. She didn't want to throw anybody under the bus. She wanted to leave it all up to Bowie, but Bowie did exactly what she didn't want her to do.
yeah,
Which
exactly.
but anyways, and then Cam wanted Siri and Felicia on the block, and actually Cam got his wish.
Yeah,
And with him getting that, that's where things are getting a little hot and heavy in there, and that it just keeps leading us back to the same scenario. But I do want to say I did watch some other podcast earlier that was sent to me, and I think you've seen the same thing where they were bad mouthing Cam a lot, like saying
it
he
was
was one of the
bad.
worst. Huh?
It was bad, and it was
It was.
Taryn on Rob's Got a Podcast said that that Cam made terrible decisions since he's been there. That from the jump he's made terrible decisions and made terrible uh, relationships, which it really wasn't him that made the relationships bad. It was the other people in the house who had biases against him. I mean, especially Izzy, uh, saying he was creepy and doing all that, and he just wasn't as outgoing. I guess he was a laid back and kind of watch people, and him and Red got along, and he got along with the guys, and most of the women, I guess, except for Izzy, and she was the one that went out around and badmouthed him. But I think he's a strategic and intelligent player, and he's seen as a threat, and that's why he's been put on the block so many times. So I don't agree with Taryn, you know, saying that he's a bad player because he's not
Right.
clearly.
No. Yeah, he's actually the best player. He is the one to take out.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
I mean, I don't know because I haven't been watching the streams like that, or we have, but not paying attention to everything going on. That's really the hard thing. You start losing sidetrack, you miss some of the good stuff. But
Hmm.
I don't know how Bowie end up putting Cameron up as a replacement after Jag has won the POV,
Hmm.
and took down Felicia.
Ah, is that who he took down?
Hold on, I have
I
to.
don't know I don't know who he took down.
Let me let me look this thing real quick here. So I thought that's what I saw. Safe, yeah, is Felicia.
Okay.
So this is what we were sent earlier in the messages.
Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't
Yeah.
understand that.
So that's what it's looking like there. Um, so it's still a possibility that
He might stay.
Cam can still stay
Yeah.
because they might get to thinking about it real hard, and Suri is probably the biggest threat in the house, even over top of Cam. Why? Because everybody has always protected her.
Yeah.
So with that protection, it's kind of like she's the boss of the house and everybody in like is going to protect the queen of the house, you know.
Right.
And that's what they've done the entire season is protect her. So why would they keep her now? Or are they going to keep bowing to her and protecting her and keeping her?
I don't
She
know. She's a
she's going to
big
win.
manipulator. Um, I don't know if she'll be able to keep doing that because I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. Blue could turn on her. The only one I
I
think
doubt Blue will turn
wouldn't,
on her.
maybe. I doubt it.
I
Blue could though, depending on her mood, I guess. But Matt Matt is probably the only one that wouldn't, I think.
Right, right. Yeah, Matt's got her back on a lot
Yeah,
of levels.
yeah. But the other ones I think could be convinced.
Yeah,
Everyone else. Yeah.
yeah. So, with that being said, do you think that Cam has a chance, or is he done?
I think there's a chance.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's a
a slim
chance, but
one, but I think there's.
yeah, because I haven't been paying attention to what they've been saying in the local news. You know, like
Yeah, I haven't
uh,
either.
while they're talking it. I've seen them
Right.
meet today, and I mean, they talked a little bit of game, and
Yeah.
we were busy trying to study it
Yep.
and
Get
forgetting
missing.
it and forgetting it.
He and I
So
are both terrible about remembering what's going on, so we take notes and then we'd miss some of it. But yeah, I like I like Cam being there, and I think him and Bowie would have had a really good chance to win. One of them would have had a really good chance to win this thing
yeah,
if they'd have
I,
stuck together.
What made her make that decision?
I don't know. See, I thought that I remembered. No, I'm crazy, but I thought that I remembered the person that took them off the block with the power of veto could choose the next person.
No,
I
no.
don't know why I thought it was that way.
Yeah, it's so whoever wins the veto, the power of veto, POV, they get to remove a
Right,
save either themselves or a person that's on the block, which is really the only place it's used, is on
right.
the block. So like he did taking Felicia off the block, that's all he get. That's the end of his
Okay, but the
power.
HOH then
Yeah,
has to
yep.
pick the next one.
Yes, they had to pick the
That's
replacement
shitty.
nominee.
Why? Why
So
did she pick him? Why did she pick
yeah,
him?
I
She
don't
should have picked
understand.
Corey.
And that's what I figured the plan would have been. Like she would have just stuck
Yeah.
Corey up there.
Yeah.
Um, that would have been smarter, but at
Mhm.
the same time, like is it might be best to just throw Cam up there and let the two house biggest house guests that's in history together right now on
Yeah,
the block. Like they're up there together right now.
that's
Like these
true.
are the two different sides of the house leaders right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Like so this is like which one's going to survive. Either it could go either way. It's 50-50, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, we know how persuasive some house guests can be. We also know
Yeah.
how big the followers are in that house. There's
Yes.
not enough people in there thinking for themselves that one person says what they're gonna do and they all like, okay, 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 okay,
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
You're
Yeah.
right. You're
So
right.
like nobody's thinking for themselves. There's never gonna be a controversy on the a vote for a tie, for the head
Mhm.
of household to do it because they all flock to one side at the
Yeah,
end.
they do.
They all want to go with the house vote.
Yeah.
Like why? We want to see uh controversy there.
Yeah, there's not many leaders, not many true
Mm-mm.
leaders, and I think, like you said, Cam and Siri are or Suri are the ones right now.
Yeah. Yeah,
The rest
they're
of
the
them aren't.
ones that are running everything on both
Mhm.
sides of the house. Cam has got a really good way of talking to the people, and I think he's got them sold until they walk away, and then they're like, "Oh," they wake up and they're like, "That's not what I want. What the heck did I let him?"
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Have you noticed that he like hypnotizes them
Well,
when he does?
Siri does the same thing,
Yeah, exactly. She does the same thing, except for when
but
they
it
walk away, they're still thinking, "Oh,
yeah,
all
exactly. I
hail
think
Sari."
I know. I don't know what that is. It's some kind of fog or something.
Yeah.
Because she makes them think it's their idea. I think that's what the thing is. She makes them think
Mhm.
whatever she wants is their idea. Because if you'll notice, she doesn't. Well, she'll write out. Sometimes she'll flat out say uh, what she wants to do, and other times she'll manipulate people into thinking her idea is their idea. It's really weird, especially she does it with Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I think is why he holds her in such high esteem because I think that she um, makes him believe seem like he's very smart, which I
Oh.
don't know that he is that intelligent.
Well,
I'm sorry to say, but
for this game, he just doesn't have the heart to really be in
right,
this
right.
game.
He's
Like
not cut
he's
throat
there, but
enough, I don't
yeah,
think.
yeah, there's and that's
Yeah.
but you know what? as soon as they're cutthroat, everybody talks a lot of mess about them and this and that.
Well, yeah, that's true, but I mean,
But it's what
he
we really need to see.
yeah, he's becoming that way because he's starting to lie.
He is.
He's learning to lie, which I don't think he did very much of in the first of at the first of the season.
Right.
He was very naive seeming, seemed very naive, but he's playing a little bit of game now, so that's interesting.
Yeah.
But I think it seems like him and Jag are some of the are a good team together, but they seem also the most naive of the bunch, which is odd. So
Yeah. They I don't think they're being too smart. I think they're like trying to think ahead, but
yeah,
they're picking the wrong moves for their own personal games, um because where I think they still have an hand over top of Cameron versus Suri. It's like I feel like that Cameron would remain a target. Suri talks her way out of being the target, and
well, that's the
so
first time she's been on the block, right?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. She always talks
Yeah,
herself out of it.
because
So
she's like, well, I didn't do anything. It wasn't
right,
me, you know.
right. So she's gonna end up winning this whole game if she stays this week. If past this week, this
I
is
don't know about that,
I don't know. I
especially
don't
if it comes down to physical
nobody
challenges.
nobody wants but nobody wants to put her up. Nobody.
No,
Bowie was the only one that actually took that step,
yeah.
and it shocked me.
It didn't shock me at all because I knew she had a revenge thing out for them because of Red. She well, it shocked me that she took her own initiative, but uh she said she was going to, and I was kind of thinking she might go. She's because she seemed so. She was asking everybody what they thought, but when she said I'm not going to put Cam up, which she did,
Mm,
in the end, she um, she told Matt and Jag that she wanted to put Felicia and Suri up, and they didn't want to, but or they thought it was a bad idea, because they wanted to put Cam and Blue up. But she has had this revenge thing out for them since they left her out of the decision for Red and didn't trust her about that. And she's
yeah,
basically said so earlier, so
yeah.
she's ready to get rid of them.
We'll see, and but that's where I can't wait to see. Was it Wednesday? Wednesday, come on.
Yes.
I can't wait to see it on Wednesday to see how she put Cam up there, what she said,
Yeah, me too.
and how this all played out. Because I mean, I missed something. I don't know where I
I did too
was.
somehow. He must have, I don't know. Somebody must have talked to her
Somebody
and
got to her
convinced
good.
her, and or I don't know. I can't imagine what would have changed in uh, 24 hours that she
Yeah,
would put him up there.
yeah.
But
I don't know. Somebody said something. Somebody's done
yeah,
got to her in some way, shape, or form.
yeah,
But I mean, it was a smart move.
it really was.
I mean, yeah, you can't really take that from her because
Yeah.
all right, so now she has the two biggest targets in the house on the block. Now she's basically her hands can be washed of this.
Mhm.
And and let that rest of the house guests make the choice on who's
Right.
going to stay or go. So that's all up to them now. She's out of it. She
Yeah.
put the two biggest targets up there and said, "You know what? Have at them.
Yeah.
You figure it out."
But that, but well, yeah. I still think it should have been Corey, but like you said, it's the smarter decision probably to put Cam up there if she
Yeah.
wasn't going to be allied with him. But I think in my opinion, I would have chosen him to go to the end with because he is a smart player
Mm,
and
that's the problem, really. That's the problem. All right, so one of them two is caught up. They're both the smartest players. It was one of their games. Then
hmm
now they're both on the block.
yeah, yeah,
It is time for one of them to go anyways, and if they're smart, they would get Suri. But I can see the whole reasoning why they would want to go ahead and take Cam out because
yeah.
Cam is visual. They can see him winning
Right.
things.
Yes.
He's won a lot, so he's got
Yeah.
a lot under his belt right now.
Yeah, you're right.
It's time to take out the person with the most wins
Yeah.
and the comeback into the house,
Yeah.
and making it another week after that, and almost skated by this week. And it's
Mhm.
like, yeah, we might need to get him before he skates. Right now
Yeah.
is the backdoor plan. Go with it. We can keep our eye on Sari next week. I mean,
Mhm.
she's really not winning anything, so maybe she's
No,
not that
she
big of a
isn't.
threat. She's easily can be put on the block at any point and go.
Yeah.
So Cam, it would be smarter. Actually, yeah, yeah, it'd be smarter for them to
Yeah.
go and get Cam now. He's
Yeah.
he's up there. Get him out the house. It's time to go. Now his gameplay and the reason he's on the block is his good gameplay.
Right.
Being on the block isn't about how good you are or bad you are at the game. Usually you're on the block because of how good your gameplay is.
Right.
Lately, I feel like they're targeting weaker players in the beginning,
Yeah.
and they shouldn't be doing that.
No, they
They're playing
shouldn't.
it safe. They should be looking like, oh, you gave me some competition in that
Yeah.
last battle there. Let's go ahead and put you out. You almost beat me,
Right.
so let's get you out. I won this week and so forth, because they did start off putting out all the winners, like, oh, you were HOH last week, you're
Right.
going home this week.
Yeah. Starting
you
with
know
Riley.
yeah, like, I
Yeah.
mean, it just went in a chain that way. Like,
Mhm.
if you made it to HOH, you're going home the next week.
Right.
And it was I think that was, I guess, kind of way in a way smart, but not really, because they were taking out some of the weaker players. Because if you notice, some of the stronger players come in and they throw competitions. They're not trying to show their
Yeah.
whole abilities right away.
Bowie Jane was trying to throw the HOH when she accidentally won it.
Yeah, she said that
I don't understand why she did that.
because she was just not trying to have these decisions to make.
That's
She's
crazy.
trying to float. That's what she was trying to do. She was
Yeah, I
trying not to
know,
get
but
any blood on her hands. And now she accidentally got into the power. She had no choice.
yeah. I
Yeah,
just didn't understand because it's so close to the end. Why would you want to
throw it.
give the power up to somebody else? Yeah, you'd want to have
Yeah.
the power.
Yeah, she thought she was throwing it, but I mean, you could tell obviously
Look,
with
I accidentally
26,
won.
she could have put down number 1 and would have won.
I know. This is nuts. Mm,
But I mean, I don't know. I don't see why she was ready to throw that one, and why didn't she just do it for real?
no.
Um, but at the same time, that's what she's just tried to do. She tried to skate by and without being put
Yeah,
in jeopardy,
right.
without putting other people in jeopardy, to cause herself to be a target in the following week. So there's that part. I couldn't imagine like how she would have went any longer without being a target at some point, because people are going to start catching on. Oh, you're not doing anything, but you're still here.
Yeah.
What are you doing now? Those are, in my opinion, those are the ones that should still be left in the house.
Mhm.
The
Mhm.
ones that were just being quiet, staying to themselves, like y'all just targeted them, but for no reason, really.
Yeah.
Like they were easy targets for you. Why don't you go after the big meat?
I
Go
know.
for them. Go for them. Take them out.
Mhm.
Those are the ones that you want gone.
Yeah.
Those are not the ones that you want to take to the end with you. You want to take the one that's been sitting over there looking at everybody, watching everybody, because they ain't gonna have nothing that they say they done in the house. The only thing they will be able to say is what everybody else done in the house because they just watched them.
Right. Yeah. That's crazy. The only thing well, I don't has Suri well, she's won a few competitions, correct?
Has
Has she
she?
won any comps? I don't know. Because
Uh,
she seems to be running the house or trying to run the house.
I can't
Uh,
think of one time she's won anything.
I don't know. But,
I can't think. It don't mean it didn't happen. I just can't
I
think of
can't
this right off
remember
the
either.
bat.
But she was trying to get direct Corey and Jag to tell Bowie to get rid of Corey. Yeah, to push for Corey to be taken out.
Yeah,
It's like she has her little minions go do her dirty work, and then she goes into Bowie and says, I never tried to put you out. I never did anything to you. So you
yeah,
just do
because
what you feel instead of saying her opinion. That's just a little odd.
yeah,
But she'll talk, everything behind everybody else's back. And then say she doesn't trust Matt because he didn't tell her about the plans against Jared.
but there's probably good reason for him not to say that stuff. I mean, during that time, wasn't he like trying to make a decision on what side he was on?
Yeah,
He had too many people in his ear about
yeah,
so many different things that he was he was kind of flustered with it all.
yeah,
So he really didn't know which way to go or anything, but then he gained his senses back for him and his game. And
right.
he's got his good reasons for himself of why he chose to go, and stick with Sarid the whole time. Um, so he didn't tell her because he was still in the mix of, you know, Blindside.
Yeah.
It was a lot of stuff, information he was getting from everywhere.
Mhm.
So, and he's starting to get better at the game,
Mhm.
but there's um there's things that he just like the lying. He needs to. I mean, he needs to do that. That's one
Yeah,
thing
he
that
does
you
need
do.
to do that.
That's
Right. You're
what you
right.
do in the Big Brother house. It's not like that's who you are. You're a liar. No, these people
I
put in
know.
to go
It just
win $750,000. You're gonna go
right.
in there and lie too.
You're right. Absolutely. You're
Like,
right about that. I just ugh, I don't
just
know.
don't just try to be a little bit more sneaky about it. You can't go be like, "Hey, Jared, Siri said this about you."
Yeah.
Like that's his mom, so he knows
Yeah.
that ain't
I
true.
know. He's a
Uh,
bad liar. That's what it is, I think. It's just like, come on, dude. You go to one person and tell them this, and you go to another person and tell them this, and it's like, you stink at lying.
hey Tokamoto, how you doing?
Hey, it's just, I don't know. He just, maybe he just gets on my nerves.
Yeah,
It's funny. But, and then Blue and Siri are allied, I guess. Or Siri,
Blue and
however you say her
Yeah,
name.
Suri. Yeah, Blue and her have a connection. She knows who she is. I haven't really heard her say anything or talk about it, but she knows who she is. So of course
Yeah.
she's gonna get a little tight
Excuse
with her.
me.
Um, and without it being all obvious, we could see that when they were sitting there talking in the room
Mm.
there, how they're kind of tight.
Yeah, they are.
So and you know what the connection is there,
Oh, of course.
Jared.
Oh, yeah. Blue trusted him with all her heart. I don't know why, but because he was
And the thing is he was just so mean to her.
he was horrible.
Like, what are you doing?
I
Why
don't
do you
know.
want to keep supporting this dude that was just mean to you? And whenever you brought something up, he act like he was the woman.
I
And
know,
then
he was
when
so emotional.
and she would just be like, she would just like okay, cower
Yeah,
down to him
yeah,
like come on, stick up for
crazy.
yourself. Like,
Well, when
I,
she did, he was more of an ass.
and that's when she need to just keep her distance from him.
Hmm.
Like, because that was just, I don't know, I found that inappropriate.
I did too.
But
Because
I mean, I don't
didn't
know.
he even tell her that they weren't in a showmance?
I think he did say something like that at one point.
Yeah,
I can't really quote it, but I think I remember something like that.
yeah,
Yeah, it's just, I mean, but Blue, she's got to go too. She's sneaky.
yeah.
Yeah,
Still kind of like Blue because she's just kind of weird.
yeah,
I like
yeah.
her.
Except for
She's so weird.
that curl thing that
Yeah, except for that damn curler.
yeah, that
Drives
curler
me
in her
nuts.
head. Yeah,
Girl, get that curler out of your hair.
like why do you have that so much?
I don't know.
Cut them bangs off.
Get them out of your eyes. Just cut them
Yeah,
off.
just cut them down off away from your eyes,
That's hilarious.
and you can have a different style.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, I mean, to each their own, but dang, that thing is annoying seeing in
It's
the front of her head.
huge on her head, though, too.
Yeah,
I guess it's a style or something.
I
Maybe
guess.
out in wherever she lives.
I don't know.
I
I don't know
don't
where
know.
she's from. I don't know where nobody's from, really.
I don't either.
I didn't try to remember all that.
I know Cam's from Georgia, and
Red's from Tennessee.
yeah, Richmond, Tennessee. I think Siri is from whoops. Siri's from like
I
uh,
heard that.
it was a car out there.
I didn't hear it out there. I just heard it
You
on
heard
here
it through. Oh,
from
um,
you.
yeah, out my window. Siri's from like northeast somewhere, U.S. and I think Blue's from New York.
Yeah, I think so. On that New York thing. I think
Yeah,
so.
I don't know where anybody else is from right now.
Oh, well, I don't have my paper. Do you have your paper?
I do have my paper.
Okay. Go ahead and talk about Yorgs Yorg.com. Yeah.
I want everybody to watch us on yergz.com,
Yerg.
YERGZ, yergz.com, or live365.com. Our podcasts are live on the radio and on television. And we are on, right now, we're on Big Brother on Monday nights and Thursday nights. We also have a podcast on Wednesday nights from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock. And we have the Misfits show live on Saturday nights from 9 to 11. We're on here and also on yergs.com and live65.com. Yergs.com is live internet radio.
And so on Saturday nights, that when the Misfits are out, and that's when Shelton actually does all his talking, the fans and viewers get a chance to call in and talk to us, don't they?
Yes, they do. And I failed to write that phone number down. It's 888
Eight eight.
88 YERGZ, YERGZ. You can call in live, talk to Shelton, the dummy, or any one of the people on the Misfits. There's me, there's JT, there's Todd by any other name. There's
Glenn,
Glenn,
Brenda,
Brenda,
Sonia,
Sonia, and Bobby Dizzle,
Bobby Dizzle,
and
Andy.
Andy. I think that's all of us.
Yeah. So again, that number is 888-889-3749. And that's on Saturday nights from 10. Is it
9.
10? Is it
No,
9? 9. 9 to
9 to
10.
11. 9 to
9
11.
to 11. 9 to 11. Yeah, I'm getting it all mixed up
Got
because I'm
2 hours.
Central, and then there's Eastern time. So that is 9 to
9 to
11
11 Eastern.
Eastern time. So we get it all mixed up around here.
Sorry,
But
we're lost without Glenn. He is our leader, and we are just
yes.
filling in as the peons.
Yeah, normally Glenn has all the visuals for y'all. He's got
We're doing
everything.
the best we can.
You see how much work Glenn actually puts into this,
He
y'all.
does a lot
He
of work, and
he
we
really
appreciate
does.
him very much.
Yes. He is the boss. But anyways, we're going to go back to the Big Brother chat here. I just want to take a moment to make sure that everybody knows how to reach us and everywhere that we are.
Yep.
So, with the upcoming eviction, Dina, what would you say would be the what do you think the house guest's better choice should be to get out? Not personal opinion. Who do you think for their own personal games?
Oh boy. Much as I hate to say it, it'd probably be Cam.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I hate to say it too. That's why I said not your own
I
personal
know
opinion.
it would be Cam.
Yeah.
Definitely, because he's a good competitor, and he
Mhm.
could beat most of them. I mean, yeah, it'd be Cam.
So, what about um now when he goes, who do you think what if Siri won HOH? I mean, what if she did? Who do you think
Lord,
she would put up? I want to know who she would put up if Cam ain't in the house
she would put up Corey.
in America.
No, Corey and probably Bowie.
Yeah, for revenge for putting
Hmm.
her up.
Right.
Yeah, I could see that happening. Definitely.
Yeah. Or possibly Corey in America, just
Yeah,
for the heck of it.
I
But go ahead.
I was just thinking I would see it more of her trying to start going in for the duos. I mean,
Yeah.
this late into the game,
Hmm.
duos are very dangerous at this point.
Yeah. But would you put them up against each other? Because that's
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
because
one of
one
them
of
will
them will
go.
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
of them has to go.
That's true. But
It's
you
a
know
very
everybody's gonna pick Corey
yeah.
more than likely.
Well, that's because everybody knows that he's smart, and he does go around trying to act smart, which he hasn't won yet, has
Yeah.
he?
Uh,
Nothing.
no. Well, he did he win HOH or did America win HOH?
Oh
He did win
shoot.
HOH
Yeah,
once.
he did have it. Yeah, he did. He's the one that sent Jared home.
Yeah, you're right.
That's why Siri wouldn't
That's
get
yeah,
him.
yeah.
Why do we forget these things?
I don't know because we're goofy.
We start talking about it and remember it, but
um,
yeah,
yeah, that would be it. So she would yeah, she would put America and Corey up for sure.
yeah.
If Felicia happened to win, who do you think she'd put up?
Um, well, I think she would go for Corey in America as well. I
I
think
do
Corey and
too.
America are in trouble. And
Yeah,
thinking
definitely.
about this, Corey and America are in trouble.
Yeah,
They are big targets right now. Siri might be safe just for the simple fact that, and Felicia might be safe for the simple fact that Corey and America have targets on their heads.
yeah, definitely.
Their names came out of more people's mouths
Mm,
than Cam's. Cam's name came out,
yeah, you're right.
and somehow Cam is up there.
I know.
It just doesn't make sense to me. Maybe he pushed too hard, and or somebody said something to her that he maybe have said. I mean, it's he's probably said something that just didn't sound right.
Maybe.
I
I
mean, you
think
don't got to do much to become a target in the Big
that's
Brother
true.
house.
I think maybe Jag and uh, Matt probably got to her, probably talked to her about it because she's
Mm,
aligned with them for the
yeah,
final three. She said, and when she does, they'll probably boot
yeah,
her out. I mean, I don't understand being in a final three because
yeah. You don't. You need a final two lock in, but the final
yeah,
three, you're locking in the final three because you got a chance to sit in final two. And if you're sitting final two is where you
yeah,
want to make it because you want to be sitting in that hot seat so that you
right.
get basically the opposite of an eviction. Then at the end, you want to both be in that seat so that you can be voted as the winner.
Yeah, but if you have a final three, two of them are going to gang up against the other one,
Yeah, well, yeah,
most likely.
uh no, they end up having that kind of thing.
Hmm.
What was it? Was it Caleb went out? Man, the way he went out in fourth place when it was going down to the final four. Um, I'm surprised they didn't kick Victoria, but they knew Caleb had a bigger chance
Mm,
over top of Victoria
yeah.
then left Cody and Derek.
Mm,
So yeah, they kind of worked their way. They kind of worked their way towards that end and to be able to take out who they wanted to. Basically, like you're saying, gang up on
yeah.
uh, the other person and get them out. And but they did it in a slick way and a good, a way that nobody really saw it coming.
Hmm.
I forgot what their nicknames were because all I'm thinking is Minuteman, but that ain't. That's all. Like with
Dumb
this,
name.
yeah. I don't know where Matt and Jag got that name from,
Matt
but
came up with it, and then Jag was like, "Oh yeah, that's good," and they
uh,
were like looking at the Minutemen, and then like did that. That was their handshake, looking at their watch and fist bump. It was
I
so
think they
silly.
forget the meaning of that word.
Yeah. Well, I don't
It
know.
went over their heads.
What was the one that they had? Oh gosh. Oh, the fugitives. I like that
The
they had
fugitives, yeah,
with Cam. That was good.
yeah. They've come up with some good names throughout the history of Big Brother. I've liked
Yeah.
quite a few names that for alliances that they've made. I can't remember them all, but there's some that stick out.
Mhm.
But this season, that I think the funniest one is Minuteman. Man, that is that's the funniest
Yeah,
one.
the premium evacuation. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. What was the other ones that were good? What was that?
Oh,
For real, for real. That
for
the
real,
one that
for
was
real.
for real.
That
That was
for real was real fake.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
that
for real fake one.
the fake for real. That was for real funny.
That was what it was for real funny or for real
Like
stupid.
how fake could you get if you should
Yeah,
known it was fake as
I
soon as you heard
know.
you're in the Big Brother house and the damn alliance is called for real
Like, get over
uh,
what? No.
for real 4.
For real for that would
uh,
work. That's crazy stupid.
yeah, that was funny. Well, I don't know. I reckon it's you got to come up with names and they got to be unique. I mean, they're gonna be
Yeah,
some that are just dumb, but they're just trying to make a stance on a name.
yeah.
They're trying to have a name,
True.
and but I mean the for real, or what was there was another one. It was on the wall, and they looked at the wall and was like, "Let's be called that." What was that one?
Bye bye bitches.
Bye bye bitches. Yeah, bye bye
I thought
bitches.
that one was kind of
They
funny.
that was another funny one.
Let's go. We're gonna be the bye bye bitches.
Yeah, and where did any of their alliances go? They all went out the door.
I know.
Like they did it.
No.
And they did it. That was it. That's been the funniest thing this whole season is
Yeah,
that they all have these uh alliances and they're like, "Oh yeah, I want to be in an alliance with you, but I'm going to put you up on the block this week."
I know.
Uh,
Because they were
Baba Hassan, what the world? Like you took out. All right, so I get taking out a strong player and recognizing that, but then you're gonna start attacking all the people that were easy for you not to get blood on your hands
right.
during that time. You didn't go after your real target.
Yeah.
You're playing. I don't know. I just feel like they should be playing for them real targets. I would if I was in there. I go for the one I wanted to put on the block.
Yeah.
Man, Sari and Jared would have been on the block a long time ago because I would have recognized. I feel like I would have recognized that the fact, not but how close they were, especially when
Yeah,
they
you'd
come
think
in,
so.
huh?
Yeah. Yeah, you'd think so. Well, Jared, he was a strong he wasn't really a strong player, but he was good in the physical challenges, I
Oh,
guess.
well, he was good. He was. I tell you what, he was good at getting everything thrown his way.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's really where he was good at. He didn't. He probably went down for history at being the only person to win all of his competitions without actually winning
Well,
any of
yeah,
them.
you're right. That's true.
Like I have never
I don't
seen
know how the
somebody
hell that happened.
wins. I'm surprised he didn't get back in the house. I'm not kidding. I'm surprised he didn't
Oh,
get back in that house.
give him another competition so Cam could lose.
Right. Like I thought that Cam was gonna lose that one just because the fact that
Everybody
it
was so
was
mad.
uh but I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. He's already gone and Jarrett was
Yeah.
still been in the house safe.
Yeah, you're right.
He would have been.
I
He'd have
know.
still been sitting in there eating his popcorn, watching his HOH camera. Nah.
Yeah,
Somebody
and
else.
then
Hey,
flew.
hey, are you ready for another HOH? Here you go. Well, ready or not, here it is.
Yep. Here you go. It's nuts.
Yeah, it's been it's been an interesting season because I started off this year. I didn't actually care. Like
Yeah.
I did not like it. I was kind of like, dang, I got to pay attention to it now because I do this podcast.
Yeah.
So now I have to pay attention to it. And I didn't feel it at first. And I think I feel like that every year. I actually did I'm starting to like the season more and more as
Yeah,
it goes on.
this next show is gonna be exciting,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
think
I mean,
getting down to where it's yeah, close, and it's going to be
Yeah,
really exciting.
yeah, because it ain't
Goes
that many
on.
people left in the house.
Right.
Ain't but nine, and it's about to be eight.
Yeah.
So then after that, like now, yeah, once Cameron's out the house this week,
Yeah.
going to sit for a whole week by himself up in jury.
Yeah.
That's gonna be pretty interesting on where this house is, what they're gonna start choosing to do, because almost no matter what, unless America and Corey uh win HOH,
Mhm.
you know, they're kind of screwed. One of them are going.
Yeah.
Like I don't see. I mean, there's not a whole lot of people left. The biggest targets right now is two, like because their names is in everybody's mouth.
Mhm.
Everyone that's going to be left in there come Thursday, and I'm just waiting to see it happen. I mean, I'm ready to see all this stuff play out,
Yep.
and see, because I mean I'm ready to watch Sari walk out that house with a freaking $750,000.
No, I don't want her to win.
Oh well, I'm pretty sure she gonna win.
I don't think she's going to win.
And
I don't.
I don't know.
I don't think she will.
What day is this? This is the ninth. Let's try to remember this day
Shut
so we can go back and listen to me say this on October 9th.
Saria's not going to win. No,
Yeah. If she's sitting in them final two seats, she's winning. It'll be hers.
she's not going to be sitting in the final two.
Uh,
Damn it. She might be. Ugh.
uh, yeah. Tokamoto Todd over here. He said fight.
Fight you. I'll punch ya.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who's gonna win the season, but I'm telling you, whoever wins it at this point, I think deserves it. Um,
I don't know. It
everybody,
depends on who it is.
everybody in the house that's left have been playing the game.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody
Well,
left in this house
except
has
for
played,
Bowie.
but she just put up all
Well,
three of
yeah,
the
she
people
just
she
did a
put
major
up.
move.
She didn't she waited until
Yeah,
this point in the game, and she didn't even really get an option there. She decided to try to throw it, and she won. So she won her only competition
she's been
by
playing
accident.
her own game in her mind.
There's
Actually,
some
she has
things.
been. It's just been a different way of playing.
Yeah, there's some things about her and the way that she does it that I don't really care for.
Yeah,
Um, because she's in there crying a lot about a
she's
lot of
only cried.
things.
She's so she's
Not
only cried like
tears, but
once. No, she's cried once, tears.
oh well,
But
I'm not talking about tears.
oh,
I'm
just
talking about like she comes in and she's got all these things that she says she's gonna do, and then she's like she doesn't go out and do anything. Like she doesn't go out and socialize like in a game manner. She wants to just talk about whatever. That's what I noticed from her. Anytime I see her anywhere on stream, I don't really see her talk game too much. This week was
um,
probably been her most gameplay talk.
mm, she has been, but it just she does it differently,
Yeah, I miss it then.
covert. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, she's the only one though that I can think that doesn't have a very good highlight reel
Yeah, that's
as
true.
far as the game goes.
Yeah.
Even America and Corey have highlight reels.
Mhm.
Um, who else? Well, obviously Felicia has highlight reels.
Yeah.
She's been playing the game. She will come straight out and do it in front of everybody, no matter what. She's like, I'm throwing it down right now.
Yeah,
So,
it's crazy.
well, we got 5 minutes left here.
Yep.
Anything else that you would like to add?
Hmm. Just watch us on Yerg's radio, yergs.com, Yerg's Internet Radio,
And
and
it's free.
live365.com. And all of our watch us on YouTube and Facebook on Para or Normal Guys with a Z, Guyz. You can find me at on X at Deana_K. And JT, where can you be found? And
Oh,
Michelle?
at WT for life at gmail.com. And that four is the number four. WT dummies for life at gmail.com. It stands for We the Dummies, because, me and this idiot over here, he can't talk tonight. I don't even know what he's looking at anymore. I swear he
He
hadn't
moved.
been looking. Did he move?
Yeah, he moves all the time.
Eh, I believe it.
Thank you, Token Muddle.
Yes, thank you for stopping by and being a part of um, this episode
Watch
here.
Token Muddle podcast.
Do what?
I tell people to watch Token Muddle
Oh
podcast.
yes, go follow Token Model. You wouldn't be disappointed. He talks about things that you like. Trust me, you like it. Nope, nope, you like it. But can't wait to be here. What when we back on here on the Big Brother or the Big Chat? That'll be Thursday night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. Look at me. I almost said Central. It's Eastern
Oh,
time.
and I'll be back Wednesday night with. Will Glenn be back? Yeah, I think Glenn will be
Glenn,
back
Glenn will be back.
with
All right.
Glenn on the Para or Normal Guys at 9 o'clock Eastern.
Eastern, Eastern time.
Eastern. Glenn and company.
Yeah. All right. So if there's nothing else,
I've got nothing else.
nothing else. All right. Well, I would like to thank everybody for being a part of the Big Chat. We hope you were entertained with everything that we're doing here.
Y'all have a good night.
Let me get myself off screen here.